What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Got a pretty good video in store for today. Just gonna be showing some parts that I've been gathering for the turbo build, along with some other miscellaneous things that I've wanted to get done on the car for a while. I just never took the time to do it, but they're things that are just gonna, ensure that the car is, I guess, safe and secure once we're boosted. So let's get into the video and show you what we got. All right, guys, so here is my first batch of parts. Not everything is boost related, but some of it is, some of it isn't. First box here, we did go with the Z1 oil pan spacer. Obviously, this helps a lot. It gives us a return for our turbo, and then I'm gonna have the feed sandwiching off of the oil pressure sensor, so I got to order that fitting as well. But this is kind of the first step into, oil return, stuff like that. Over here, these were just miscellaneous little things that I wanted to order. For the longest, the car had no rear sway bar. I took it off, trying to be, the try-hard NA guy. Whatever, I don't really care to have that off, so I am going to be putting it back on the car. So I have brand new end links from Moog. That's usually who I always go to for kind of like OE replacement, certain things. We got poly bushings for the rear sway bar, so rear sway bar should be all set to go. I did get some brand new exhaust manifold gaskets, so that way when we put the turbo kit on, I have a brand new kit, or a brand new gasket. Should seal everything up great. Finally got a boost gauge, so in the next video we should be going ahead and installing this. And then here, this was something that my car needed for the longest time and I just never invested into it, but Z1 came out with this solid steering rack bushing kit, and honestly, like, the quality is amazing. I mean, based off what I can see, if I can get it out of the box. Jesus Christ, Jesus fucking, oye, pero esto no sale de ahí, cojones, venga. All right, but yeah, super nice, super machined. What am I saying? Whatever. Looks very high quality, very nice kit. I do like that it's red, ricer math coming through there, but super nice kit. Hopefully this tightens up the steering on the car. All right, guys, but that is the first batch of parts. I do have some more things coming in, and then as you guys did see in the beginning of this video, we did pick up some new wheels for the front. I had these wheels before, but I wanted to get them again because they looked very good on the car. So here we have the 57DR Gram lights. These are in like that, I guess you can call them like a grayish, bluish color, however you look at it. They are 18 by 9.5 plus 12 in the front. And then I got a brand new 255/40/18 on the front. So the car should be pretty planted up in the front as well. And it just looks better than the skinnies. Don't get me wrong, the skinnies have a good purpose, but the offset on them is trash. It doesn't look the best. It works, but it doesn't look the best. So I'm trying to just keep those designated to the track and not really use them on the street. These work well enough, and once the car is boosted and stuff like that, 500-600 horsepower on the car, I'd rather have these than have some skinnies on the street. So yeah, but let's continue on with the video and see what we got next. All right, guys, so in the last clip you saw some of the parts that we got initially for the car. I went ahead and threw the rear sway bar back on with the new end links and the bushings. I wasn't going to bore you guys with me putting that on, but it's on the car now. And unfortunately, today is the day that the car is going to start coming apart. I got somebody locked in for a deal for the headers and the Y pipe, and they're pretty serious. They even sent me a deposit, so I'm going to take it on one last drive just to enjoy it NA and, kind of enjoy that moment of, everything that I've built and everything that I've gone through with this car in this stage. And just enjoy it. Just enjoy the last drive, and then park it up in the garage, get it up on some stands, and get to that build aspect of, taking things apart, putting things on, changing the car, because I do miss wrenching on the car. So yeah, so let's get it. I'll set up a little camera in the car, and we'll see what we do.
Troy Savage.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Only took a couple hours. Wasn't anything too crazy. Luckily, this car is very simplistic. So got the headers off. Got a buyer coming to pick those up along with the Y pipe. But yeah, these headers were great, man. They did work. They're called RPM long tube headers. I don't even think they make them anymore. They're originally for a DE, but I actually got them to fit here fine. I think everything was good. All the studs worked and everything. So yeah, an end to an era right here, man. This setup was good. Made 343 on Martin's dyno, so on STP's dyno maybe like 350. But yeah, solid. So let's go ahead, get these off to the side, get this thing kind of taped up, cover the exhaust ports, cover the throttle bodies, kind of just get it in hibernation mode. And then I am going to be doing some little things here, miscellaneous, that you'll see in upcoming videos. So yeah, let me get this all organized and then we'll get it closed out. Alrighty guys, well that is going to conclude today's video. So we got a lot of work done. Obviously the whole exhaust is completely off. I have to do some stuff over here just to kind of clean this up and heat management this area, since the turbo is going to be sitting somewhere in this area. I got some plans to get rid of this radiator and try to do both outlets on this side, so I got to look into that. Relocating the power steering as well. And yeah, so just a couple other things that you know, I got to take care of before we put the turbo kit on. I am waiting on some more parts that should be here hopefully in the next video. And yeah, and then we can just keep moving forward and knocking things off one by one, and then get this thing turboed. So as always guys, hope you are enjoying the process. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.